Hi guys, welcome back to Forex technical analysis for swing trading. Okay, let's continue. As always, we're gonna start with the USD index chart. So here we have, as we have called out accurately last few weeks, market is behaving consistently above the yellow moving average line, which I have called out correctly, and USD's index is having an uptrend, which means USD is getting stronger overall. So we're gonna look for opportunities to buy USD. Okay, let's write it down. Today is Friday. Happy Halloween. USD index trend is up, and our decision is to look for opportunities to buy USD. Okay, now let's analyze the USD Japan yen. So here we have the market consistently behaving above the yellow moving average line. USD is getting stronger against Japan yen. So we have the really nice up leg retracement, up leg retracement. So when the market retraces around the 50% zone here, I recommended you guys to buy USD. If you did, that's awesome. Keep your stop loss below the local minimum and keep your take profit at the Fibonacci extension 1.618 up there, and you should be accumulating profit nicely as of today. So let your profit run. Okay, so right now there's USD Japan yen is not in a good zone. Somehow the market goes up a little bit and retrace once again into 50 to 60% of the new leg. Then it would be a good time to buy USD Japan yen. So right now, don't buy USD Japan yen because train has already started. Market is not in a good retracement zone. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. USD Japan yen trend is up. Leg size is nice. Wait 50% retracement. So right now I don't have any bullet. All of my positions are traded on New Zealand dollar USD. So for me personally, I don't have any additional position to risk. Okay, let's write it down. USD Canada dollar. So here we have market is behaving consistently above the yellow moving average line. Trend is up, definitely. So we have really big up leg here, retracement. If the market continues, market should continue to go up following no. So let me check the Fibonacci zone real quick. So here we have, you see the more than 10 candles are hanging out below the yellow moving average line. According to this leg, more than 50% of the leg is on the downside of the yellow moving average line, right? So following my trading system, at this point trend is considered to be down. USD is getting weak against the Canada dollar, so market is retraced a little bit and expected to go down like this. But unfortunately in the USD index chart, USD is getting stronger, right? In the Canada dollar, we have USD is getting weak. Since we have the conflicting stories, we will not force any trade. Okay, so let's write it down. So USD Schweizer francs. So here we have let me check the so here we have So right now, the majority of the candles are hanging out above the yellow moving average line, right? So at this point, the trend is considered up. So we have up leg retracement, and if the trend is still up, market should go up like this. Then once the market retraces around the 50 to 60% zone around here, then we should be ready to buy USD Schweizer franc. And by the way, these resistance levels should be broken if the trend is truly up. So right now I would recommend to wait on USD Schweizer franc. So let's write it down. USD Schweizer franc, trend is up. Our decision is to wait. So if the trend is truly up, this resistance level should be broken, and this resistance level should be broken. Then market should mostly hanging out like this. Then once again the market retraces around the 50 to 60% zone around here. We should be buying USD Schweizer franc. So until that, we should wait. Okay, Euro USD. So nice. So we have majority of the market is behaving below the yellow moving average line. Trend is clearly down. So we have nice down leg retracement, down leg retracement. Now currently down leg is continuing to go down. So if you have watched my previous videos, I recommended to buy USD against the euro around the 50 to 60% zone here. If you guys have been following my videos, keep your euro USD sell position open. Let the profit hit at least the Fibonacci extension 1.618 down here. That's a really good take profit level. So don't close your positions. Let the profit run and let the market hit take profit. So let's write it down. Euro USD trend is down. Our decision is to wait. So I have risked all of my positions on the New Zealand dollar USD. So me personally, I didn't trade Euro USD. Okay, so next few days market should go down like this and soon hit the Fibonacci extension 1.618 down here. Until that, let your profit run. Okay, Aussie. So Aussie, so once again, so we have down leg retracement, down leg retracement, and overall trend is considered down at this point, and market should go down, returning to original trend, and should go down like this. So short-term trend is definitely down in the Aussie, but I wouldn't recommend Aussie to trade right away. There are other pairs looking better than Aussie, because in the Aussie, if you just zoom out a little bit and see the overall picture, even in the longer term trend, market seems to be going up, right? And if there is a other trading pairs where short-term trend aligns with the longer term trend, that's the perfect pair to trade. So me personally, I like to trade when the longer term trend perfectly aligns with the short term trend. Unfortunately, that's not happening in the Aussie. So me personally, I wouldn't trade Aussie. So if you guys are 100% into short-term decisions, and you guys should be okay to sell Aussie right now. But me personally, I would recommend it because there are other pairs looking better than Aussie. Okay, so let's write it down. Aussie trend is down. Currently market is at the retracement level, 40% retracement, and I would recommend to wait on Aussie. Okay, New Zealand dollar USD. So here we have, you see, market is clearly behaving below the yellow moving average line. Short term trend is definitely down, and if you look at the zoom out and see the overall picture, still the New Zealand dollar has a downtrend. USD is getting stronger against the New Zealand dollar on the shorter term and even on the longer term. So when it perfectly aligns, it's the best opportunities are presented. Okay, so if you guys have been following my videos, so we have down leg retracement, so I would recommending you guys to sell New Zealand dollar USD when it retraces around the 50 to 60% zone here. So if you have followed my advices, let your profit run and keep your stop loss above the local maximum here. Keep your take profit at the Fibonacci extension 1.618 down here. That's a really good take profit level is at this 1.618 Fibonacci extension. So let your profit run until that. So me personally, I entered a little bit earlier on the New Zealand dollar USD. Now looking back, I could have waited a little bit, but that's fine. I entered around the 40 to 50% retracement zone here, which is still a good zone for trading. Since then, I have been market retraced a little more up there like this. Now market is returning into original trend, and it should soon go down more and take profit levels. So my personal decision is to wait and let the profit accumulate. Okay, let's write it down. New Zealand dollar USD downtrend, leg size is nice. My decision is to keep existing sell positions on New Zealand dollar USD, which I entered at the 40% retracement, and that is a perfect. It's not perfect. I could have waited a little bit longer now looking back. But that's fine. 40% retracement zone is a still good zone to enter. 50 to 60% zone is a great retracement zone to enter. Not perfect. Could have waited until 50% retracement. So I made their little bit mistake, and I definitely own it, and next time I will wait until 50% retracement. So my logic was that Euro USD already hit the USD index, Euro USD already hit the very good retracement zone around here. It was returning the original trend, so I didn't miss out the trend train. So that's why I entered a little bit earlier on New Zealand dollar USD, but that is acceptable because it is a still good zone. Okay guys, so what do we see overall? So last 3 weeks USD has been definitely stronger, which I called out correctly, positioning myself correctly. Then when the USD index overall retraces into a good zone, which I called out correctly, and sold New Zealand dollar USD nicely at the 40% retracement zone. I hope you guys didn't miss this train and keep your profit accumulated. Let it run until take profit. Thank you guys watching. See you next time.